Okay. I thought our football team played well enough to win. I thought it was a hard-fought game. I thought defensively, I thought we played really well against Greg. Greg's obviously a phenomenal football player, tough to stop. I thought our defense did a nice job of trying to condense some of those explosive plays. Offensively, I thought we moved the ball as throughout the game periodically, and again, I thought we did enough to win. Proud of our team. Continued to fight. Had to turn over late, but still able to, drive the football down the field in the last 20 minutes or a minute and 20 seconds to have a chance to at least send it into overtime. So proud of our team and the way they continue to battle and fight. Facing a really tough Tulane team. Coach Fritz has done an outstanding job there. Defensively, probably one of the best D-lines, I think, in our conference. They play really well. Smart kind of leads that group up there and very difficult to block and contain. Marley seems like he's been there forever, but is a really active football player and plays with a lot of energy and a lot of passion. Nickerson, the corner, is one of the best in the league, and they play a lot of man coverage. So, we got our hands full this week with them coming to town offensively. They provide some problems with all the option run game stuff. So got to play sound football, got to get up and get ready to play because we got a tough opponent coming to our place.
Take questions for Coach Philip Montgomery, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue, then the operator will introduce you.
We'll take a question from Dan Tortora with wakeupcalldt.com.
Good morning, Coach. How are you today?
I'm fine, Dan. How are you?
Doing well, thanks for asking. To go back to this game against Houston, just what it says about where Tulsa is at football-wise and just what you've been able to do through, last season into this season with being competitive in a game like this with a team that has been ranked very high this season nationally and not just in the conference.
Well, I think our kids are playing really hard. I think they're believing in what we're doing. I can promise you we didn't go in there to be competitive. We went in to win, and really thought our kids laid it on the line and did enough to try to get that done. So we didn't see this as trying to go in there and play good. We saw it as trying to go in and win. So, Houston's a talented team, and I think we've got some guys that really stepped up, and I think we're getting better and better. We still got some growing to do and some work to do. But I think we're close to coming over the hump. But, I think you can say that for every team in our conference. I think our conference is extremely tough. I think there's a lot of outstanding football players. I think there's an outstanding group of coaches in this league, and I think it's going to be a competitive conference play all the way through.
When you look at where your team is at right now, like you said, we're close to coming over the hump, offense, defense, and special teams. What have been your takeaways at this point in the season, and what are maybe some of those areas where you're trying to just bridge the gap a little bit?
Well, I think every team's got a little different personality to it. I think we're learning our personality of this football team. I think the biggest thing that we've got to do is put a complete game together in all three phases. I think each and every game there's been one or two phases that have played really well, and we got to continue to keep striving to have that game where all three phases are locked in and getting the job done. I think we've been really close in a lot of games that we've made plays in all three. But to do that consistently for 60 minutes is always what we're striving to do.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.